You know what's funny about this episode to me? I've experienced something very, very similar to that internet situation that Umaru experienced. Like, damn. I thought I was the only one that probably experiences that type of situation. Like, damn. And I can relate. I can relate with Umaru's reaction in this. Like, okay, so let's face the facts here. This world right now, our society, is run upon internet. So let's face the fucking facts. Phones, businesses, jobs, everything is kind of based upon the internet now. You can't even get a job without the internet, okay? And so, without internet, you're kind of isolated from the world. Like, you can't interact with your friends outside, you can't do anything. You really can't. I mean, yes, you can go outside, play some ball and shit, but just, let's be real here, okay? A lot of the world nowadays runs off the internet. It does. Not just gaming, not just videos, but a lot of shit runs off of the internet. Finding recipes, wanting to look up some information you do. And Umaru's reaction to when she lost access to everything is kind of fucking hilarious, because that is kind of the shocking and realistic reaction someone would make. Because you would never think a little box, a modem, or router, would control so much things of your everyday life. Like, if a router modem goes down, you can't play games, can't watch videos on YouTube or anything. You also can't access anything to look up any questions you have. And then also on top of that, if you want to get a job and something happens, you can't even go online to try to start a job hunt. Yes, you'd have to go to the library, but still. The point is when something like that is taken away, you don't really realize how much you rely on the internet until it's gone. Like, nobody really does. And I've experienced a similar situation to where, like, my power went out for, like, an entire 3 to 4 days. It fucking sucked, and I had to go get a generator just because that's how fucking bad it was. And when you have no power and no internet and stuff, you're isolated from the world, you're like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? I mean, yes, you can go outside and do some shit, but still. Like, you can't communicate at all. Like, let's say if you have relatives down 2 states or somewhere across the country, you can't communicate with them. Unless you have a phone, but even then, the point I'm getting at is you can't really keep up to date with some of the things. And so that is some very realistic situations going on with Umaru in this episode. Like, damn. Good job once again, Himouto, to being very realistic in some ways. Now, the sick segment of this episode, for instance, when Umaru and her brother were sick, that also very realistic in some ways, because to see how Umaru, when she went to the store, she was going to get back at her Oni-chan. She was going to get back at him because he decided not to stay off of work, and he decided to go to work and leave her by herself when she was sick. And then she went to the store because she wanted to get some food that kind of would tear up his stomach, like hot, spicy food, that would really just get back at him. She wanted to do that with evil intentions, pretty much. And to see how when she got back after doing all this, and when she got back and saw her brother kind of down and looks like he was about to kill over, it affected her mentally, because she realizes what she was doing was kind of fucked up, and she didn't really, actually, in a sense, really realize what she was doing when she was getting that food to get revenge. She was just joking about it. And then when she saw this, she was starting to feel very guilty and then sad. And so to see how Umaru reacted to that situation with her brother, it goes to show you their bond as siblings, but also, once again, never take things too lightly. Never take things too lightly, and don't always hold grudges completely. For instance, you never know when your family member might fall ill and might not ever get back up again. Let's face the music here. And so to see that, how Umaru reacted, she kind of realizes this. Never hold grudges and never really take it upon yourself to try to get back at someone and then all of a sudden regret it later because you realized that you shouldn't have done that in the first place. And to see that, very human. Just like Lord of Monogatari today. So, very human reactions and stuff going on in these 2 episodes today. But, besides the sickness part, we also have it where we get a flashback to the past of how we found out Umaru got her plushie issue. For instance, where she was constantly doing the crane game to get more plushies and stuff. We come to find out how she got so good at it because her Oni-chan delivered her a little cat plushie, and then that started the entire events of where she started getting very good at crane games. So indirectly, it was because of her older brother that caused it to where she became very good at the arcade. Damn. So yeah, I mean, this series every week I can just relate to the series. I really can. So many things I have done with my life, I've done, and then seeing it in the anime form, it's fucking hilarious. It's so funny, but it just makes you think about your past and all that. It's something I really enjoy. I really like sometimes being able to reflect in an anime. I really like that. And so, yeah, Himouto this week, just straight to the point, a lot of comedy, as normal, but a very enjoyable episode that really just lets you reflect and figure out, like, you've probably been in similar situations as this. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Y'all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.